Suspected of stealing fuel, theft of fuel at a large vehicle wash station, involvement in the incident, no data. Alright, let's see what... Report your arrival. Scott Price dispatch, show me 1023.
You can't park here. You blocked the entrance. Customers are gonna be mad.
You'll explain it to them somehow. Besides, I have a few questions for you.
Easy for you to talk like that, huh? You flash your badge and that's it. I'm just a security guard and I get paid to keep the entrance clear. If I get fired, who's gonna buy my son his medicine? Kid needs a heart transplant, you know.
Until I say it's okay, nobody goes in or out, okay?
Yeah? What else do you want to know?
Do you keep records of entries and exits?
I'm taking notes, but only those big ones. No passenger cars. Why?
Do you have a surveillance system here? Can you give me access to the last few days?
I can't because we don't have it. I mean, we do, but it doesn't work.
Not working, huh?
It doesn't work. Broken and not working. It'll be 2 weeks now.
Are you really just telling me that there's no chance of seeing the recordings of the last 2 weeks? 2 weeks without surveillance. Did you do anything about it? Did you call for repairs? Did you report it to anyone?
Don't give me that look, because it's not up to me, okay? The boss knows there's a malfunction, but he hasn't done a thing about it. What can I do? We got one here in the neighborhood. How do you say repairs? Oh? Repairs, you know, for computers and junk. They have a lot on their plate. They hardly ever come out of there.
You're making something up.
Why should I? I also find it annoying that I have to go everywhere and look after everything myself. In the good old days, I'd just sit in the guardhouse, look at the monitor, and be done with it.
Alright, then tell me.
You're a big talker.
I hear someone stealing your gas. Do you know anything about that?
And that's what this whole nonsense is about. I already told my boss that for me this is a complete waste of time. Which one of us would be so stupid as to steal from ourselves? Unless it's one of the electricians. I'm telling you, it's just bullshit. That's all.
Okay, I guess he's got nothing else to say, so we'll just say thank you.
Make it quick, huh? We really need to keep the entrance clear.
I sort of feel like his accent comes and goes. What do you guys think? Alright, talk to the landlord about the CCTV malfunction. Oh. Hold on, I'm sorry. 1 sec. Okay, that feels a little better. There is still a bit of a motion blur. Options, graphics. Okay. Let me know in the comments if the motion blur is bad. I don't know how to fix it, but I don't know if I'm the only one who notices it.
The police? Is something wrong?
Can you tell me where I can find the owner of the company?
Ours? Or the repair shops? What is it?
Yours. Where can I find him?
See that blue building behind me? You go up there and you take the stairs to the first floor. The boss has an office up there.
Thanks. I'll get out of your way.
Sure. I'm about to finish my shift. But if you need anything else, I'll be around.
Good morning, can I help you?
Good morning. Are you the owner of this company?
No, I'm not. The boss is upstairs in his office.
Of course he is. And you? What do you do here?
I think that's why they call me a warehouse supervisor. I make sure that everything's fine, you know?
Right, in that case, I won't bother you anymore.
I've got some paperwork to take to the office. It's at the other end of the square, so if anything, look for me there.
Okie dokie. Boss is the guy in the suit, in the badly fitting suit. Hello.
Good morning. I hope you hear about that theft. It's crazy, I swear to you.
Are you convinced someone is really stealing fuel?
If something suddenly disappears and no one knows what really happened, in my opinion, it's quite obvious.
You don't think if someone was really stealing the fuel, security would have noticed anything?
What I can tell you is, our security guard is what he is. I get the feeling he comes here for punishment, but we can't afford to hire someone else at this point. Of course, if he screws up badly, I'll just fire him, but I like to give people a 5th and 10th last chance. That's not a bad thing, is it? Besides, what's going on here has grown way too big for security to do anything about. That's why I called you. You.
Wait, you only employ one security guard?
Yes, I felt there was no need for additional expense. You know, I'm looking at you and... Do I know you from somewhere? Haven't you been in some commercial or... What's your name?
Price. Scott Price. And no, I don't really think so.
I knew it. Price. Of course you did. Jackie showed me your picture.
Jack, do you know him and how do you know him?
He worked here for a while. A short time. Maybe about 2 weeks. Well, no more. He was in security, just like me. Then he just disappeared. He stopped coming in, just like that.
And you probably don't know where I can find him now.
I have no idea. The guys won't tell you anything either. Jack hasn't been in touch with anyone. He talked to me sporadically.
Sure, thank you. Let's get back to the case then. Are you aware that your surveillance system hasn't picked anything up in 2 weeks?
Excuse me? How? What are you talking about? This is bullshit.
Bullshit, so you're saying there's no malfunction?
If you look up at the screen up there, you'll see for yourself that everything's working. What's all this nonsense about a malfunction?
A security guard told me about the malfunction. Why did he lie? What do you think?
I have no idea. Ask him.
I'll be sure to do that.
Let me know, okay? What you find out.
Tell me more. Can you pinpoint when these revelations about the disappearing fuel started?
No, not particularly. If I'd noticed it right away, I probably would have cleaned it up myself. Recently, complaints from customers have increased a lot, and we can't ignore them anymore. Business is business. I'm sure you understand.
Can you quantify how much damage this is?
You're asking about fuel? Our internal calculations suggest between 50 and 150 gallons per tanker. Customers are really angry, and there's nothing worse than negative publicity.
Who else might know anything about this issue?
You can ask around among the boys. Maybe one of them will tell you something he didn't tell me. After all, a badge is a badge.
How many people do you employ here?
7 people. There used to be more of us, but hard times have come, as in any business.
Alright, that's all for now. I'll talk to your people some
I hope
more.
you find the thief.
Alright, so far we've got a security guard lying. Probably the security guard, isn't it? It's probably a ring of them. First aid kit, we're healthy and fine. Alright, that's locked.
I told you, the boss...
Oh, he's got nothing more to say to me. Let's go find the security guard. Who is not here? New assignment. Report the disappearance of the security guard. Alright. Got Price, I have a strange situation here. The company security guards first lied to me about the surveillance video, and now he's disappeared. Incidentally, someone also crashed the recording server. I suspect this is his doing. HQ, so there's something going on. Take a look around and see if you can find any evidence of stolen fuel. You know, canister, spilled gasoline. We'll check the security guard. We're looking for suspicious stuff. I love how I just left my door open. I should probably close that, huh?
Anything else?
Not yet, thanks. Like, did you see the security guard run away? No? Okay. I can't climb up that. Can't climb that. I can't. I don't have a jump function. Our guy does not know how to jump.
The guys said we had police hanging around.
Did they mention why?
Bullshit. What is this about? I'm on break, so please, let's move this along.
So you work here.
Yeah, I wash cars. It's a stupid job, but there's no other.
You haven't seen or heard anything suspicious around here lately?
I don't know. I don't think so. Everybody does their own thing.
Okay, you told me a little bit. Tell me more.
Well, you're a talker.
Oh, alright.
I told you, the boss is in his office.
You didn't tell me anything, Peter. Peter, what are you doing over here? Did you... Okay, one sec. We gotta go check something. Peter, did you run across the parking lot? Because if you did, Peter, I'm gonna be really quite impressed. My back wasn't turned for that long. Yeah, I really did. He's not standing here anymore. Alright, let's go talk to Boss Man real quick. Maybe not. Maybe not. Sometimes the timing is essential. Find 3 clues that point to the crime. Alright, so we're playing a hidden object game.
What? My kid do something wrong again? Well, about the neighbor's car, we've already made a deal.
No, relax. I'm out here about that. You work in the repair department?
Yeah. Well, if it's not the kid, what is it?
Just answer the questions, okay? Do you also service surveillance systems?
Yeah, and we're the best in town at it. You're starting to worry me.
And your neighbor's surveillance, do you handle it?
No, I sure don't. Their boss is a cheapo, and we know what we're working for. He thought we were too expensive.
Their system, according to Security Guard, has been down for 2 weeks. They really haven't contacted you about this?
I told you, their boss is a tightwad. None of my people are gonna fix it for free, because why would they?
But if you could contact the owner of the car wash.
You care, don't you? Okay, sure. I'll call him, but no promises.
Tell me
Yes?
more. Have you heard or have you noticed anything suspicious in your neighbor's property lately? Maybe you heard something?
No. I don't think so. What's this all about? Yes?
Nothing.
No problem. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh. Hidden canisters and a puddle of gasoline.
I just moved my truck so I wouldn't block your way.
Hidden canisters and a puddle of gasoline. Did you see that puddle of gasoline?
I wasn't paying attention. Why do you ask? Boys frequently spill stuff. It's not uncommon. It's kind of funny, by the way. Mr. Policeman is investigating a gasoline puddle.
Yeah, it's a riot. Thanks, I won't disturb you. Alright, so he just moved his truck. Scott Price, I found something. I don't know if it's enough to build a case, but several full canisters were, let's just say, left in such a place as not to attract anyone's attention. HQ talked to the employees. Maybe one of them knows something and will let off some steam. Robbery, extortion, dealing in stolen guns. He took whatever he could get. Well, I know that he has a ill son. Alright.
Come on, you can go through.
Alright. He has no interest in this discussion.
Yeah? Anything else you want to ask?
Do you know the security guard at the car
I
wash?
do. I know they had some kind of issue with him. I saw him get mad once and rip a mirror of a brand new car. He wasn't alone. Some guy I don't know came to see him. He had a nice car too, by the way. I heard the security guard call him Big Louie. That's a weird nickname.
You have a very punchable face. That's all.
No
Thank you.
problem. Good.
He just has a face that either you want to pinch the cheeks or punch his nose.
Anything else?
I'll just take a moment.
Sure. What is it?
Any idea where I can find your security guard?
And I just saw him a second ago. He was running this way.
Which way?
Behind those big blue hangers. He was acting weird. He doesn't normally speed up like that.
Thank you. Do you know the security guard well?
Oh, I don't know him at all. He often smells of booze, so I stay away from him.
Good plan, dude.
Oh, I talked to him once and he told me he was too smart for this job. He obviously has a problem with it.
Has he been acting any different than usual lately?
I don't think so. But also, you know, I don't follow him around, so maybe I don't know everything.
Tell me more?
Yeah?
That's all. Big Louie. Throw the nickname Big Louie into the system and let me know what pops up. HQ? Sure, wait a minute. There he is, Antonio Baranti, Big Louie. He's a scumbag. He's got a record of extortion, racketeering, dealing white powder. Scott Price, interesting. Thanks, over and out. Let's go talk to his boss.
How's that? Did you find anything out?
I wanted to talk to your security guard, but he disappeared. But it looks to me like a deliberate act. I suspect the security guard.
You're kidding. I don't understand any of this. You think Harry is somehow...
Oh.
How's that? Did you find anything out?
Did you see those fuel canisters? I found at least a few.
What's weird about it?
In the context of the case you brought me here on, don't you wonder?
I don't know. Maybe. Talk to Peter, our warehouse supervisor. He'll know more.
Where can I find him?
He wasn't downstairs? Then in the office, across the square.
I found a large puddle of spilled gasoline behind one of the trucks.
And nobody cleaned it up?
I would advise you to leave it at that. For now, I'm treating it as a hint. Maybe, perhaps, it will become evidence.
Talk to the boys. Maybe one of them saw something.
Now back to the security
I
guard.
don't know much more than what I already said. He seemed okay at first, then it kind of went downhill. He once mentioned that he was having some trouble with his wife and child. Apparently, he hasn't seen them in 8 years, but it didn't seem to make any difference.
What do you mean it went to shit?
I caught him drinking at work once. I was gonna fire him right away, but I didn't have anyone to replace him. He promised it wouldn't happen again. There was also a situation where he got a little too close to one of our employees. The girl quit because she was sick of him.
Yeah, right. How do you feel? Was it worth giving him those 5th and 10th last chances?
I don't know, but no, I don't think so. I wouldn't go down that road again. Harry's clever, and he's not stupid. When he tried, he was really thorough. But he doesn't care anymore. At all.
Sure, I understand. That should be it.
I hope you find the thief.
Family stuff. Hey, check with me to see if the security guard has any family issues. I have information from a witness that he has not been in contact with his wife and kid for several years. HQ, he didn't make contact because he's not allowed to. He has a restraining order and limited parental rights. Apparently he's been drinking a lot and taking it out on his family. Not to make a sad story sad, but I have a father. Deceased father now, but my father was identical to that. I get it. Alright, let's go talk to the security guard. Or not security guard, the warehouse supervisor or whatever his name was.
Another attempt by Motormouth?
Another attempt by Motormouth. The volume on the characters are very weird, aren't they? Hidden canisters. Do you know who collects fuel canisters in different parts of the car wash and why?
Canisters?
Yeah, the canisters. You know anything about that?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
You sure about that? You're talking to a police officer.
Sounded like I was talking to the Pope himself. I don't know anything. I wash cars. You better talk to Peter about the canisters. He's in charge of the warehouse.
Back to more questions.
You're a talker.
A few words about your security guard. Do you know him well?
Really? That's who you want to talk about?
I don't think he's very popular around here.
Well, I don't think he's happy. He's a lazy ass at work and he's a master at it. Even now he walked around and disappeared.
Can you tell me more about him?
If I have to. He's always bragging. We can't stand it anymore.
The subtitles doesn't match what he was saying. Wasn't this what the boss was saying?
He also keeps going on and on about his last job. He was some kind of super manager or supervisor there. I think he misses it, but I don't blame him. He used to be a somebody. Now he's a nobody.
Do you know why he lost that
No.
job?
I asked him once and he got mad and that it wasn't my business.
Tell me
Really?
more. You don't think your security guard is doing a very good job?
Not good is an understatement.
Meaning what?
I mean what I said before. He doesn't give a shit. Apart from that, he's an asshole. He's irresponsible. He's always late. I once waited at a locked gate for an hour for him to show up.
Tell me
Really?
more.
Well, you're a talker.
Okay, you told me a little bit. Thanks, that's all for now. Previous job. Hey, check with me to see what the security guy previously worked. HQ? Sure, wait a minute. He worked for corporate, some financial stuff. He was pretty high up. Manager of something. He was fired because he was embezzling company money. The prosecutor was even interested for a moment, but I guess they came to an agreement because we stopped hearing anything about the case. Hello, boss man.
Oh yeah? I'm really busy.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. It'll just take a minute.
If you must.
How well do you know your security guard?
So good, it's not good at all. I see him every day, sure, but I won't say any more about him. Well, maybe just that he's a lazy ass and a bum.
The poster on the thing. The best that money can't buy. Tell me
If
again.
you must.
Have you noticed the security guard acting weird lately?
No. I guess I would have noticed, huh? If you must.
Has anything been going on here at the company recently that has aroused your suspicions?
What could it be? I didn't see anything strange. Will you leave me alone?
Why are you acting a little squirrely?
If you must.
You're in charge of the warehouse and everything in it, right?
Yeah? What is it?
I found several canisters of fuel. They were scattered all over the place. That's not very responsible for you, responsible of you, is it?
I repeat. What do you mean?
If you have a problem with missing fuel, meanwhile, I'm finding traces that may have been evidence in this case. You're in charge of the warehouse, and it's your responsibility. Why?
Nonsense. That doesn't prove anything.
Not the canisters themselves, but the video surveillance our techs are looking at right now, right?
The surveillance. Damn. I can't talk to you about this. This is about my family. If I spill the beans, I don't even want to think about it.
If you don't tell me what this is all about, I can't help you. We can. You can't help them from jail.
You've got to be kidding. Are you really going to arrest me?
Still typing away. So it seems. Achievement unlocked. No deals with criminals.
You don't even know what you just did.
God, that's so creepy.
You don't even know what you just did.
Suspect. Dispatch code 1076. Suspect has been neutralized. Copy that. Warehouse manager arrested. I arrested the warehouse manager. He claims he cooperated with the security guard because he was being blackmailed. Copy that. Now take care of the security guard. Alright.
I'm glad to see you. Bob was looking for you. I don't know why, he didn't say, but he looked nervous.
Okay. Are we... What are we doing? John, I went out of this conversation. John? It broke. John, my man. I went out of this conversation so I can go arrest that security guard. Are we really stuck in this? I'm hitting spacebar and nothing's happening. John.
Think about it.
If you don't tell me what this is all about, I can't help you. We can.
What? Security? You have no idea what kind of people they are. No one's gonna stop them, and not you nor your security people.
In that case, I'm taking you to the station. What do you think? What do you think they'll think? What do you think they'll think when they find out about this?
So that's your method, huh? All right. I'll tell you what I know. Some time ago, this security guy came to me and asked me to give him a couple of canisters without putting it on the report. I told him no because I could smell a rat, but he wouldn't let it go. The next day, he came again, and I blew him off again. Last night, two strange men knocked on the door of my house. They told me not to discuss or ask any stupid questions, just to do as the security guard says, or else, you know, family. I have no idea how he got involved. Maybe they're blackmailing him too?
Two strange guests is poor information. You'll have to fill in the rest at the station. Or you were right to tell me. Intimidated warehouse worker. I found a lead, a warehouse manager. He claims that he cooperated with the security guard because he was being blackmailed. Copy that, and I'll take care of the security guard.
Another attempt by Motormouth?
Okay, so that's not going to help me.
I'm glad to see you. Bob was looking for you. I don't know why, he didn't say. But he looked nervous.
Oh, finally let me out of that one. Alright, I think that's the security guard there.
And what? You had to stick big nose in other guys' business, huh?
Put the gun down and let's talk.
What am I supposed to talk to you about, huh? We're both screwed now.
He needs money for his sick kid. Your son is seriously ill. I know that's why you've been doing the extra stuff on the side. Treatment's expensive, huh? Even though you screwed up, I understand you want to fix it now. But man, from prison, you want to help a kid? Don't be a fool.
What? The kid's illness is not my problem. I don't know the kid and I don't owe him anything. So back off, huh?
Ooh, You got kicked out of your last job because you were a con artist. Was it worth it? Dirty money and disciplinary action? Not a good deal for me.
Man, if you knew how much money was flowing out there. Everybody was stealing. I got caught.
In your previous job, you were somebody. You had something to say, and people listened to you. Do you want to lose your chance to rebuild that? Inflate your ego? You go to jail even if you get out of here. You can't do it. Nobody does.
I screwed up, okay? This opportunity. There's no turning back now. I have to deal what life has thrown at me.
He was forced to participate. I know you've been bullied. Those people who also threaten your friend, a partner. I can help you, but I can't do much unless you give me something.
What? What are you talking about? Nobody bullied me. I'm the master of my own destiny.
Alright. Stop.
I haven't heard such bull.
Okay. The suspect was killed. Code 1067, the suspect is dead. Copy that. We're sending the coroner. Alright. Wow. Alright, talk to the owner about the results. Yeah, I couldn't have gone that way, I don't think. Maybe.
cops. Go tell your boss. I'll take care of him.
Put the gun down and
Make
surrender.
me.
Hmm.
You took care of them? They threatened me. I don't know who they are, but
One got away. Are you sure you don't know any of them?
100%. I don't know them. They waved a gun in my face and told me to stay here. Luckily, you showed up right after that. Can you tell me what this is all about? This is a sick situation.
I'm sorry, I can't right now. It looks like this was a bigger case, and as a matter of fact, the less you know it, the more soundly you'll sleep.
I don't think I'm gonna get any sleep now.
Take it easy. I'm going to file a protection request for you right now, just in case. For now, just stay where you are, okay? I'll have someone come get you.
Well, okay. Thank you.
Dispatch, code 1067, other suspect dead. Copy that. Coroner's on his way. His gun looks so tiny in his hands. Complete the mission. Mad Harry's case. As you can tell, I had to come back in and finish it because oh, I forgot to secure the second gun. I had to go back in and continue because I froze where the dialogue of that one guy was. I couldn't continue forward. Missing information. Keep going.
And now for the news.
The security guard is the prime suspect, or maybe not. We asked for the opinion of our expert in this case, Attorney Daniel Ambivent. As he admits, the suspect is the prime suspect in this case, but not the prime suspect in a case that is related to this case, but both are related to the case. Police incompetence. One of the suspects is still at large. A police officer failed to arrest a man involved in fuel theft. We were able to determine that the man was a warehouse manager and was responsible for issuing canisters. The suspect himself admits that after the job, he reported to the police station because he always wanted to be like the protagonist of Lock Up. Instead of a prison layout, he tattooed a bus schedule on his back.